What's up, guys? My name's Corey Foster. With me today, I have Austin Miller and Drew Shishley. We've been gone for a little bit, but today we're going to get back into it. The first topic for today is the Nintendo NX. Today, Nintendo made it official. The NX will be coming, I believe, March 2017. So next year. This is a longer wait than what many people expected. A lot of people thought we would get it towards the end of this year. They also announced they're going to be at E3, but the only game that they're going to have at E3 is the new Zelda. So, and it will be playable. But that's also a big disappointment for a lot of people. A lot of people expected Nintendo to really hit it hard at E3 this year after they confirmed that they would be back this year after missing several in the past. They've been doing their Nintendo Direct programs. And so we can just talk about that. Zelda is confirmed to be coming to the NX. They didn't announce if it was coming at launch, but it sounds likely that it'll be a launch title. I mean, what do you guys think about all of this?
I thought they did say it was a launch title,
No.
other than just a tie-in.
They announced it for 2017, but they didn't actually announce it as a launch title.
Huh. Okay.
Well, I think it needs to be a launch title, first of all.
Yeah.
If they want to sell the NX, I don't think people are going to be convinced if it's not, because that's one of the games that people really want to play,
Yeah.
And, it's great that it's going to be at E3, but obviously I think they also need to have more than just one game to play.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a new system, you want to show off all its different capabilities, not just the one game.
And then that almost leads me to believe that they'll either have a reveal direct or some kind of video before E3 or after E3, around there sometime, because you have to have that time in between the reveal of the new console and before it actually comes out.
Yeah. Well, and I was thinking about this earlier. Xbox One and PlayStation 4, I think PlayStation 4 announced in February 2013, and then came out in either late October or early November, and then Xbox, I believe, announced in March and came out in early November. So you're looking at 8 or 9 months for each console to build up hype and stuff. Whereas if they, this thing may not get revealed until Christmas time or something, knowing them.
I don't know about that.
If you're not showing it at E3, though, when are you showing it?
I mean, because they didn't show it since they're not, it could, it opens up, a time period of, no big news. They can kind of pick and choose that way, and I kind of think that with the March 2017 release, unless it just isn't going to be ready until March 2017, then it's they could be planning that because it's after the holiday season, and then so they have that gap in there where people will want to buy new games.
Now
afterwards.
this makes me also wonder, when they show this at E3, they're probably more than likely going to show it on the Wii U, not the NX.
Yeah,
to me, that's disappointing. Because that's you want to show off your game on the superior hardware. It's kind of like the PS 4.5 and the PS4, debate right now. What is Sony going to show their games on at E3? But
I feel like E3 is the place to start showing off what you have. It's the perfect time to get everybody hyped up.
Prime time and everything.
Yeah, everybody's going to be there. Everybody's showing off all their new games and equipment and stuff like that. Where else would you want to do it?
And that's why I don't understand why you are not going to reveal your console at E3. I don't understand
I guess they could be worried, too, that they could get overshadowed.
I mean,
But are there other... Xbox and Microsoft and Sony, they're not showing off new...
Well, they might be, in their defense, they might be afraid of being overshadowed by PS 4.5. But, that's not like a whole new console launch. That's kind of like a half measure almost for this generation.
Exactly. I feel like this is the time to do it because, they're not, coming out with at least like a brand new console, so they're not going to have any other like competition as far as that. Like they might as well do it right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you. I think it's a huge mistake to not show it at E3. I mean, and I'm okay if you want to just show Zelda at E3, I guess, but you know, I feel like if you show Zelda off as your only game, that's fine, but show off a console too. For them to just show up at E3 and be like, here's Zelda, everyone go play it and stuff. I mean, that's cool. No one knows what the gameplay's like.
I don't think that's enough for a whole convention, though.
No, I don't
like.
either.
I mean, at least like, or at least tell us like what's going to be in these other games, even if like you can't show them or something, but just like tell us
like,
what all the
what
new
it's
features
about,
are. Yeah, like
Yeah.
some developers are on it.
Now, there's a lot of Wii U owners that are upset that they feel like they purchased a Wii U with the thought of getting a Zelda game, and now it's going to be available on the NX.
I mean, that's understandable, I think.
Yeah.
And it's fair to them to be upset, but I mean, in the long run, like it's ultimately like Nintendo's decision about like how they divvy that out, I guess.
Do you think it's a smart business move though? Because I mean, even though it kind of, you feel sympathetic for the people that have supported the Wii U up to this point, I almost think it's a smart business move to save that game, launch it on the NX, get it out of the door in a proper way.
It'll be such a strong title whenever it does come out.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, it's kind of with the Twilight Princess, how it was on GameCube and the Wii. Yeah. And, I mean, on the Wii, it wasn't, like, that much better.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the people who have the Wii U, like, they're still going to get it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not going to be, like, as good, like, technically or whatever, you know? But, I mean, I think they'll still be happy with it.
Now, on that note, there was a rumor also that came out, I believe yesterday, that said that a lot of Nintendo studios have actually been forced to push their development towards NX. So the current rumor right now is that the NX will have the biggest opening launch of games. They're going to have like the most launch titles of any Nintendo console ever because they're pushing all of their focus towards NX. They're basically saying like, if you're working on a Wii U game right now, stop, port that over to NX.
And that's another reason why I don't get why they wouldn't show more stuff at E3 if all these new titles are going towards the newer console.
Like they've already said that they were winding down Wii U, like production and stuff, like everything for it.
Yeah.
So I don't really get like, and with the E3 thing, like I don't really get why they wouldn't be there unless it's like to like take advantage of a different time.
Like unless they're gonna have like some other
knock it out of the park
kind of like press conference or something like
I don't
that they're going to do by themselves, like standalone or something. I don't know why else they wouldn't.
Well, and they'll probably, I'm sure they'll do a direct.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta. I mean, I realize Microsoft and Sony, they didn't announce the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One at E3, but they're in a much different position than Nintendo right now. If Nintendo has another poor console, they might be looking at themselves as just game developers in the near future rather than hardware manufacturers and game developers.
I think that's sad because I think a lot of the hardcore, like not even the hardcore, just the normal gamer that has loved like Nintendo and their consoles, like is going to be let down by them if they don't do well.
Just something that a lot of people just grew up with, I guess.
Yeah.
And a lot of people connect with.
It's like a childhood memory.
It's such a brand power. Like they have so much power just in the Nintendo brand.
Yeah.
And for it to like just be decreased to software would, I don't know, I think it'd be upsetting to me.
Yeah, exactly. Like you say Nintendo, everybody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, it would definitely be, sad to see them leave as a hardware manufacturer, but if they don't get it together, I think that's definitely what's going to happen. Let me ask you guys this. With this news that we're not going to see it until 2017 now, or it's not going to be released until 2017, by then, we are likely to have a PlayStation 4.5, and there's not quite as many rumors, but it almost sounds like we're also going to be likely to have a new Xbox One. Whether that's right now, most of the rumors are just hinting at a slim version with an updated, wireless chip and a slimmer build. But Microsoft has also hinted that they're interested in a more powerful system as well. So that being said, what if you first, where did you stand before on your interest level for the NX? And now that you know it won't be released until 2017, now where does your interest level, where is it in comparison to a PS 4.5 and Xbox 1.5?
I mean, I would say my interest is still probably the same. I'm just a little disappointed that's not going to be here sooner, because I feel like it would have had a lot more hype and be able to get off the ground a lot easier without all these other consoles trying to steal the spotlight.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
I'm still really interested in it. I'm still going to most likely get it over the 4.5 or the 1.5 or VR or anything.
If they were to show games at E3, that would build my excitement even more, and that would be able to hold me over for that extra span of months.
Yeah. And I mean, March is the third month of the year, so
it's not that far, but.
No. But it is, too, because you're looking at a whole different landscape by then. The PS 4.5 will be out. PSVR will be out.
Yeah, it seems like Nintendo's just been kind of slowing down in the race here,
I feel like if they really wait until December or something to reveal it, then I'm going to start worrying about them, because that's just dumb.
I don't know. I don't think they'll wait that long, but I was really looking forward to a Nintendo console this year, and I was expecting a reveal at E3.
Yeah. And I think the people that were going to go to E3 this year were probably kind of expecting that, and now they'll be a little disappointed not to see that.
Yeah. Well, that's what we think about the Nintendo NX and all of those rumors. Let us know down in the comments below what you guys think. You can hit us up on Twitter as well with your thoughts.